guys, this one is a looking animal, not a petting animal. Has great big teeth and great big claws. This guy is Coda, the Coatimundi. Coatimundi is a South American Indian word that means nose in belt, because they consistently sleep with their tail curled around the outside and their nose stuck in the middle. In Mexico, they call this a quadi, which means the lonesome one. And the males live solitary and the females live in groups or bands. This guy is an omnivore. He will eat absolutely anything. Long sharp claws and long wiggly nose tells us this guy likes to dig. And so he will dig into the ground, eat worms and bugs and grubs, and small lizards or amphibians if he can find them. He'd like to get into any small mammal nest and tear that up if he can. And he likes to run up into the trees. He is an arboreal creature, meaning meant to live in trees. He runs up into the trees and he uses those claws to tear the bark off the trees to get termites. And he likes to get into a bird nest or a squirrel nest and wipe those things out. He also will eat any fruit or vegetable that you'll give him. And easy on the claws, dude.
Oh, wow.
He'll eat any fruit or veggie that you'll give him. Here in captivity, his favorite things to eat are hard-boiled eggs and grapes and blueberries. He loves to eat superworms. He likes boneless, skinless chicken breast, boiled, not fried. He likes pizza. He wishes he could get his driver's license so he could get out to Circle K and pick his own junk food. But that's not in the cards for him. This guy is 4 years old. He was bottle raised in the living room until he was 8 months old. The end of his in-the-house career is the fact that he can run up walls as fast as he can run across the ground with the sharp claws there, and he can run down a tree as fast as he can run up, because his feet will go backwards and he'll go head first down a tree as fast as he can run up a tree.
Wow.
He likes to go up into the trees in the petting farm and he'll shake the branches like this and it rains down leaves and the goats will run around and go, "It's raining food, it's raining food." And he'll sit on the top and go, "Ha ha, you fools." And they all have a wonderful time at it. But this guy is the first thing you'll see on the farm tour today that we would call an exotic animal. But it's important to know exotic doesn't mean endangered. It doesn't even mean rare. It just means not from here. That's all that exotic means, is not from here. So in Central South America and North America too, they're all over Mexico. But Central South America, these guys are just as common as their cousins, the raccoons, are here in the States, and just as much of a pain. So I imagine even more of a pain down there because they rely on a lot of open air for their cooling, and it's pretty tough to keep them out. Go ahead.
Since it's exotic, does it require special licensing?
It depends what state you live in. In Tennessee, you could own up to 4 exotic animals as pets as long as they're not on the Class 1 list, which is inherently dangerous to people or the environment, or the Class 5 list, which is animals that are being held captive in the environment that they are native to, like, peanut squirrel famously would be an example, or, bobcat, or possum. So like our porcupine that we have here is an African crested porcupine, so that would be a Class 3 animal, where if you had an American porcupine, that would be a Class 5 animal. And Class 5 animals are a licensing nightmare that I don't want to cross.
Yeah.
So most of our animals here are either farm animals or exotics. We don't really try to cross the Class 5 line. And I don't really want Class 1 animals because everything here except for him is see him, touch, and pet and hold him. And I can't let you see, touch, pet, and hold a tiger. So, so that's the way we do it here. But in Tennessee, you can own up to 4 exotics as pets, as long as you are not in any way monetized. If you're displaying to the public, you have to be licensed as to do. All right, come here, baby boy.
What's his name?
This is Coda. And the 2 in the next room over from him are a breeding pair. And we believe we will soon have a baby here because the female is gray colored right now. And normally she would be honey brown colored like this guy. And the last time she had a baby, she turned gray a few weeks before she had a baby, and super friendly. And right now she's gray and super friendly, so we're thinking we have a baby on the way. That's the female one right there. Coatimundi, or in Mexico, Claudia. Female one is right there. Male one is up inside the box. Specifically, it's a mountain Coatimundi. There's mountain coaties and white-tip coaties. These ones are mountain coaties. So the next animal you're going to see is named Bakugan. And the reason he's named Bakugan is after these Bakugan toys. So my son, when he was small, loved these Bakugan toys. He had a whole bunch of them. And the idea of this toy is that you have a card game. And you try to lay these out and you roll the thing. And if it lands on the magnet, it springs out. I had these out with a bunch of kids yesterday. I think I have some broken ones now. Yeah, it jumps out like that. And so that's why this guy is named Bakugan. So there are 50-ish kinds of armadillos in the world. This is one of two that can make a complete ball like this. So this guy makes a complete ball, and then he has a carapace, not a shell. So if you look, his 1, 2, 3 moving bands here are all held together by lines of skin. You hold them up to the light, and you can see that there's hair coming through all over his body because all these little star-shaped patterns are all bony plates that are also held together by skin. So there's skin in between all these plates, so the hair comes through. But we pet this guy enough that it rubs the hair off of him. You must have the same experience.